What is the Drake curse and when did it start? Well, in today's video, I will be going over the history and timeline and the effect that Drake has had on the sports world. So, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Devin Steinman YouTube channel. I hope you all are having a good day. And today I thought I'd make a bit of a different video. So, as of late, or as of 2013, a prominent rapper, or at least Canadian based, named Aubrey Drake Graham got into the sports world, or more in the NBA, and has taken off via his so-called curse and how he has affected not only certain teams but also players. So, when did the actual curse begin? So, most people can date it back to the curse actually beginning in 2013 when he signed a deal with the Raptors to act as an ambassador. If you guys don't know, since at least their foundation in 1995, the Raptors have only believe won 10 postseason games and have never won a conference finals, which is quite embarrassing. So they're one of the most known chokers in the NBA. But some people can even go back to as soon as, or as old as 2004 when he started in a Nickelodeon show that was centered around basketball. So after 2013 and the so-called Raptors, or the struggling Raptors at least, they have continued to not necessarily decline, but show consistency of choking. So let's go back the next couple of years to 2015, where he seemed to be a prominent fan of Serena Williams. That did not work out for either party. Some saying he was possibly cheating on her, or there was something going on between the two, even though they claimed to be friends. When he supported her around the 2015 year in August, she ended up losing the semifinals, and a lot of people ended up blaming it on him. A couple other athletes may include Johnny Manziel. If you guys don't know who Johnny Manziel is, his nickname was Johnny Football in college, and he was a perennial quarterback in Texas A&M and won the Heisman and was supposed to be an up-and-coming star. However, his partying ways and his very overly large ego did not support his case or attitude, at least in the NBA and the NFL. So he failed somewhat in becoming one of the biggest busts in NFL history. Now, a couple other teams include the Miami Heat around the same time in 2013. Although they did, in fact, win a championship, the very next year, in the 2014 season, they ended up losing in Game 5 against the San Antonio Spurs. So some people also blame the Drake curse on him. Or at least blame the Drake curse for why they lost the next finals, despite the Spurs being a very dominant team that year. Another basketball team, as you guys may know, is the Kentucky Wildcats. Although, I think it was, I believe, 2012, 2013, they did win a national championship. When Drake gave a Final Four speech, I believe they had been forced an upset. And then they also lost a national championship soon after, I believe. So, and I think they also may have received a NCAA violation. I think that happened in a couple years later. And then, if we fast forward another couple years, where you can go to the case of the Clemson and Alabama game that just actually recently happened about last month as I am recording this video. So you guys don't know, true freshman quarterback Trevor Lawrence absolutely crushed Alabama, cruising by, I believe, a 44-16 win. Many people blaming Drake due to him actually wearing an Alabama sweatshirt whilst working out, and he posted a video on Instagram. So people blame him for Alabama struggles in the national championship game. And then let's go to the closest or most recent Drake event, and that happened with the Rams, Saints, Patriots, and of course the Chiefs, where Drake decided to wear a shirt including all 4 team logos, and he even posted the picture on his Instagram. So people think that although some of their teams lost, such as the Saints getting unlucky, and so the Chiefs with some pretty blatantly horrible calls, both games went to overtime, the first time ever in NFL history. So people may have blamed his curse for forcing 2 overtime games. A certain game that a fan of the opposite team is obviously going to either be scared or enjoy at the very end. So that's the most recent case of the Drake curse as of 2019. But I feel like the final verdict is that, yeah, I do believe the Drake curse is real. There's so much evidence supporting the side that whatever team Drake supports, whether he's been a bandwagon or not, it always seems to come bite the team back in the butt, whether it's the current season, the next season, or even a couple years. Now, is it safe to say that Drake is the only problem for these teams and that all their struggles should be blamed for him, or should be blamed by him? No, not really. Every team has some holes, so it's not like you can just blame one person. But I believe that if there's one place to back off on or to support, the Drake curse is not obviously a bad one. So I guess as a fan of any sports team in any league, I guess the best bet is to hope Drake does not wear a piece of merchandise of your team. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think the Drake curse is real? Or is it all just a whole bunch of baloney? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to know your guys' opinions on this. It's kind of funny how this curse has developed and become so increasingly popular, at least in social media. So if you guys did like the video, you can hit the like button if you want. You don't have to, but I would really support it. And if you want to subscribe, that would be amazing. I would really appreciate it. But of course, I'm not going to force anybody to do that. It would be really nice of you. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'll be trying to post another video next week, and I will see you all later. Bye.